The pick is in for the Indianapolis Colts, and they decide to draft Kwity Paye, edge rusher out of Michigan. Tom, he slid down to 21. I think this is pretty good value to get one of the best edge rushers in the 2021 draft class.
My number 3 edge this year, I got them all with second round or lower grades because they're tough evals, man. Like Kwity Paye has all the athletic ability that you want. He checks off all of those major boxes there in terms of high upside, athletic ability, all those things. He brings it in spades. His 3-cone, by the way, was actually substantially lower. It was sub 7 there, so I think we have a erroneous graph, but that's not a big deal. He kind of looks like a running back the way he's built, and he kind of runs like one, short, choppy steps to helps him get around the edge there. His production was bad, though. 2 sacks in 4 games this year, only 6.5 in 2019. You're banking more on the traits than you are the production, which is kind of the tail of the tape in this year's draft class at the edge rusher spot there. Upside, 4 days. I don't think Don Brown used him very well. Didn't get enough pure lining up off the edge, blitzing around there type of opportunities there. Didn't mind him standing up. I think for the Colts, with DeForest Buckner also on that defensive line, pretty good landing spot for Kwity Paye. If you can develop him, if you can capitalize on the raw, untapped athletic ability, if you can develop him, he might end up being a steal in this year's class.
Now, there wasn't a ton of production in terms of sacks for Kwity Paye, and we want you to grade this Kwity Paye pick to the Indianapolis Colts. Scale it for us from 0 to 100. Any concerns there about the lack of sack production for Kwity Paye at Michigan? Personally, I look at sacks for an edge rusher kind of like wins for a pitcher. It doesn't tell the complete story. So is that a concern, or is it more so as to how Don Brown used him with the Wolverines?
It has to be in consideration. You can't absolutely ignore it there. I do see almost a 16% pressure rate. That intrigues me as well. So there is concern there, but I do think the upside for Kwity Paye is very intriguing.
So the Colts went with an edge rusher in the first round of the NFL draft. Is your team going to go with a defensive back? Well, I'm telling you, when you draft and you scout these cornerback draft prospects, you look for ball skills.
Yeah.
We here at Chat Sports, one of the prerequisites for getting a job here, ball skills. If you want better ball skills, hey, go to manscaped.com/chat, enter the promo code chat for 20% off plus free shipping on the best male grooming products out there. I'll tell you what, the Lawnmower 3.0, thanks to the ceramic blade and its skin-safe technology, one of the great aspects of this technology here, you never get nicked when you're shaving the pubes down low, Tom, and the ball cleanser is fantastic. Bunch of great products thanks to our friends at Manscaped. So one more time, go to manscaped.com/chat, enter the promo code chat, and you get 20% off plus free shipping. That's a deal you do not want to miss. Let's continue to break down Kwity Paye, edge rusher out of Michigan, going to the Indianapolis Colts. For Chris Ballard, I love how he's built this football team. I really do. I think he's made smart selections in the draft, and in free agency, he's been fiscally and financially responsible.
Yes.
And I personally think that Carson Wentz is going to help this team. Kwity Paye could also help the defensive side of the ball, a unit that's really starting to progress in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, a couple more notes here quickly on Kwity Paye. From a personal side, he was actually born in a refugee camp in Guinea, off the coast of Africa.
His mom had to escape a refugee camp.
They were from Liberia initially, I believe, there. Hasn't actually had a chance to meet his dad because his dad is still there. He moved to Rhode Island when he was like 6 months old. Yeah. So it's a pretty crazy story there for Kwity Paye. Happy to see him get drafted there. I think upside-wise, there's a lot to like here. We'll see if the Colts finally hit on one of those high edges they've kind of missed in recent drafts.
No doubt. Showed up to play youth football with a green card because he didn't have a birth certificate. Great story here for him to go in the first round of the NFL draft.